Welcome back, dual-sided and new lightweight champion Charles Oliveira, UFC 262. Just a crazy event, huh?
Yeah, it was a good fight night. UFC 262.
So the whole, even from the beginning, like the whole main event, it started off with the Edson Barbosa versus the Shane Burgos. That was a crazy ending. Obviously, the delayed KO of Shane.
Yeah, it looked fine, but he walked back and then
For some reason,
I wonder what happened there.
I thought it was the calf kicks, because the calf kicks is, I mean, he looks swollen on the left leg, but I mean, it could have been, obviously the knockout, but delayed. But Charles Oliveira came in, with the most finishes, title with the most finishes, the most submissions. We thought that he was gonna get submission, right?
Yeah, in round 2 or round 3.
And I just said after round 1, but I mean, so to walk through the, how it went down. Oliveira starts with leg kicks, which was a good idea, huh? I mean,
he got him. Chandler fell down, but he got up.
Yeah, he got off balance.
Yeah,
multiple times. Multiple times. I mean, he kicked him once, twice, and then Oliveira did a good job at like keeping the distance. When you say like kicking him,
I mean, how tall is he? He's like 5'10" or something.
5'10", 5'11". He's a few inches versus two and a half inches.
Looked way more than 2 inches, to be honest.
Yeah, Chandler, he had to like reach. I mean, it looked like he was reaching.
It looked at least like 3 or 4 inches in my estimation. Maybe it was his hair or something, but
yeah, which Chandler was at risk reaching over, because him leaning over, that he could have, Oliveira could have easily knocked him over with the knee.
Wingspan wise, it's safe to say Oliveira had
Oliveira was just like this, and still like
he had the perfect form and just technique.
But guess what? Chandler still clipped him. In the first round, he clips Oliveira, with the left hook. Oliveira's backing up. And actually, I don't even think it was at the chin. It was at the head right here. And then it looked like Oliveira went for the takedown. He did go for the takedown, and then, guess what almost happens?
They almost called. It looked like he was out.
In terms of when he went for the takedown, when Chandler got him in this guillotine.
I thought, first of all, I thought that was over then.
You thought it was going to be over?
Yeah, he was in there like maybe 3 seconds, and he wasn't moving.
Yeah, I thought Dan Mercoliato, I think is the ref, he could have easily stopped it, but I mean, Oliveira just slipped.
It looked like I think in the broadcast they said that he didn't use his full power for some reason when he had him in the.
Yeah, I don't think I mean, Chandler's strong. There's no way. I don't know. Who knows? But after that, Oliveira gets on top position, and then as they're scrambling, Chandler turns and gives his back to Oliveira, which is a terrible, decision.
And from that point on, it definitely looked like Oliveira was gonna
choke him out, submit him, which we obviously predicted, not first round, but I mean so it was looking good for us.
He never got his arms around his.
Because he was. I mean, Chandler's too.
No, Chandler kept his arms wide. I don't know what that defense is, but
even when he tried, like Chandler, like he has so much muscle here, so it was gonna be tough for Oliver, even for a black belt like Oliver, to get a hold of his neck. But then, what did Chandler do? He picked him up and then he jumped.
Yeah, which they said that that's not good.
Yeah, they said it got him deeper in the, which it looked like
that kind of helped him in my mind,
because he was Chandler was pretty deep to begin with,
and after he got up from they kind of loosened him out or something.
And then after that, when Chandler somehow gets on top, he starts grounding and pounding, and then they get up, and then he rushes at him. Chandler rushes at Oliveira. He clips him with the left. I think it's a left, huh? Yeah, left. And then Oliveira gets stumbled. It looked like he was gonna get knocked out there, huh?
Yeah.
By Chandler. But apparently he was going for the takedown, right? Because if he was knocked out, he would just fell down. Like
that definitely hurt him, but
yeah, it hurt him. But I mean, Oliveira, ultimately went for the takedown, and it looked like it was gonna be finished with the same way Dan Hooker got finished with the ground and pound, the exact same way. Oliveira was flat down, hands up, reaching for his legs, and then somehow Oliveira got out of that. He tried to get like a leg, get a hold of Chandler's leg. And then from that point on, he just, Chandler kept on grounding and pounding. And the first round,
Oliveira, when he was on the ground, he basically wanted Chandler to join him on the ground.
He was like this. He was kicking up. Like, which is, Chandler honestly should have if he let Oliveira back up, I feel like he could have knocked him out there, because he has the power, say get up like that. But the first round, the bell saved Oliveira in the first round, huh?
What do you mean? The
bell, when the first round bell ended, you think it saved Oliveira? Because Oliveira was getting pretty beat up.
Yeah.
You said you didn't you say it was a 10-8 round? I had it at 10-9. I don't think it was that dominating.
Maybe not 10-8, but
either way, Chandler definitely won that round. This, even at the corner, they showed the replay, and that's where we figured that the clip from the left hook from Chandler that got Oliveira down towards the end of the round. It was just Oliveira going for the takedown, which he could, like I just said, he could have finished it with the shots that he ended Dan Hooker. But second round, in the corner, who looked more tired to you?
Oliveira.
Yeah, he looked a lot. He was bloody too, wasn't he?
Yeah, he got that earlier.
He was bloody. They come out like, I forgot, like a few seconds in, like Oliveira they both come towards the middle, and like no one's backing up. I mean, it has to be 5 seconds, a little over 5 seconds. Oliveira throws a shot, Chandler ducks it, and then
it was at Chandler threw a few punches at him, but he dodged them.
And then Oliveira threw one. He dodged. He got that. Chandler dodged that one, and then Charles comes with a left hook.
It was just perfect left.
I mean, and that literally just dropped him, huh?
Yeah.
Did it drop him on the spot? Like he just dropped
him.
He just dropped like that. Which, I mean, even we didn't think that he had that power, did we? We knew he had the technicality of like his approach and just like good all around game, but I mean,
from that point on, that left, that got him, that stung him, and
stung him.
Followed up with
it got Chandler against the cage, and then obviously it kind of, like we stated, it looks similar to the Dustin versus Conor, the ending, which obviously he followed up with combos, and Chandler was trying to escape, huh? He was trying to like escape to the right,
but then, at that point it was done.
He got him again. I think he dropped him one more time with a left, and then he finished grounding and pounding. Obviously, Dan Mergliata, he called it, which ended in a TKO, which was Chandler's last loss, which was crazy. I mean, we didn't think it was gonna end like this, a KO, huh? If it was gonna end in a KO, it was
definitely Chandler who would be on top, but not Oliveira. That was definitely surprising.
Obviously after Oliveira jumps into, the stands or out to the crowd, he's happy. He's been here since 2010, so 11 years, almost 11 years. 8 straight fights, 8 straight wins. Now this is 9. I mean, he now has the most finishes in UFC history. Passing Donald Cerrone. I mean, what's next for Charles?
I wonder how he would do. Do you think he would fight Gaethje or no? Would that be a start?
That's a tough fight for both of them.
They're in the same division, right?
Yeah.
Lightweight.
I don't know about. I think Oliveira, just seeing him, what he did today, like.
I mean, he beat Ferguson, so why not let him have a shot?
No, I say Gaethje
killed Ferguson.
Yeah, I think that's. I don't know. I think that's you give Gaethje to Chandler. Wouldn't you say that? They have similar styles. I think you should
give the winner of this. You give to Gaethje.
I think you should give the winner of Dustin versus Conor the fights. I think that's what they're gonna do anyway. Obviously
to Oliveira.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna give him the winner of. Actually, Oliveira may want to fight before.
I definitely think it's gotta be Gaethje. That would be a great fight, and if he wins that, definitely whoever wins Poirier versus Conor.
Either way, I think Chandler versus Gaethje, that's going to be entertaining fights. But
similar.
What would Charles look like against Khabib? Obviously, seeing him.
I don't think anyone matches up with
Khabib. When Charles beats shut down Tony, that's when I thought, oh god, this would have been a good fight, good matchup for Khabib. But I mean, Chandler didn't get dominated on the ground. Some would argue that Chandler was winning on the ground, huh?
Yeah, I mean the whole fight. Just looking at the ESPN's graphic, it showed the only the only aspect of him winning.
He was in control 2 minutes.
Just two knockdowns, and everything else total strikes, significant strikes, heads, the body shots. Chandler clearly won that, but
it was just the 2 knockdowns, huh? I mean, wow. Just a crazy night. We even were thinking about going to the event, but it got a little expensive at the end. It would have been great to go, huh?
Yeah, it would have been fun.
Lightweight title, it was vacant after Khabib. How long do you think Charles keeps this title before it's someone else's? I feel like Charles has to work on a lot of his, his striking didn't look terrible. Like he's obviously that's what took Chandler out, but against Dustin Poirier, I think Gaethje could easily knock Charles out with the shots that he gave Tony. Like that
Who's better on the ground, Gaethje or Chandler?
Chandler by far. Chandler surprised me on the ground. We knew that he was a wrestler, but I mean,
Gaethje still, I think, is a better striker than Chandler.
You think so?
Yeah.
He may have a little more power. He has those leg kicks, so you gotta watch Gaethje with the leg kicks. But either way, just surprising. We predicted Charles to win, but not this way.
Yeah, definitely not knockout.
In fact, do you think this is the least likely odd-wise way it would have ended? In terms of Chandler getting a KO, Chandler getting a submission, or Oliveira getting a KO or submission. I think the first likely was Charles Chandler by submission, or tied with Chandler KO, and then after that maybe Chandler by submission, and then after that, last but not least,
would be what happened today.
Honestly, I would put the Oliveira KO after the decision. Do you think would you do that or no?
Yeah.
Oliveira proved that he's one of the top contenders, and it's gonna be crazy to see who he faces next. Insane, just shocking to be honest. But once again, thank you guys for watching. This is DUALSIGHTED. Follow us on DUALSIGHTED down below, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and like, subscribe, share, comment, and thanks for watching. Peace.